Six now, a car accident caused stress and anxiety for an elderly Broken Arrow couple, not only physically, but emotionally and financially. As 2 News Oklahoma problem solver Pete Knutson tells us, after dealing with an insurance company mistake for years, they finally needed help.
The leaves on the trees outside of the Cooper's Broken Arrow home have come and gone as the seasons have changed over and over and over again for more than 3 years.
Sometimes, it feels like not just a burden on your shoulders, but something weighing heavily on your chest. We were rear-ended.
Terry and his wife were hit by another driver back in 2018. Both were taken to the hospital by EMSA.
I appreciate, EMSA, and these guys are, they're our heroes. When in a time of need, they're there to help.
Thank goodness, Terry says, they didn't suffer any serious injuries. But what would follow for the days, the months, and even the years to come made for restless days and sleepless nights.
It was a nightmare. It's still, like I say, I wake up in the middle of the night and it hits my mind.
It, Terry tells us, is a $2,700 ambulance bill that has haunted them ever since. A bill that the other driver's insurance company promised to pay, since that driver was at fault.
Sadly enough, they did cover it, but it was with the wrong bank.
The wrong bank because the payment was sent to the wrong company in Texas, not EMSA. Seemed simple to correct, Terry thought, but hours and hours of calls with both the insurance company and with EMSA didn't reap any results for all those years. But the Coopers did keep getting bills.
At that time, they should have recovered the cost and then sent it on to the EMSA companies here in Oklahoma.
Terry's retired and his wife is disabled, each facing their own health challenges. He's even suffered a stroke since the accident. They have very little money to spare, they say. And if there wasn't already enough stress and anxiety, it only got worse, Terry says, when they were turned over to collections.
We're hung out now for, like I said, around $2,700.
So Terry finally called the problem solvers, and we touched base with EMSA. A few days later, Terry tells us EMSA called to say it would deal directly with the insurance company to get the payment. The Coopers were off the hook and no longer in collections.
I feel like a big burden has been lifted off of my shoulders.
Finally, after all these years, a change of seasons the Coopers can enjoy. Pete Knutson, 2 News Oklahoma, Problem Solvers.
And if you ever need help, you can call our 2 News Problem Solvers. That number on your screen, 918-748-1502. You can also send in an email to problemsolvers@kjrh.com.